So this video is going to be a bit of a departure, but hang in there. This one is for the gradual part of the gradual permaculture thing. So if on the average day you have the physical and mental ability and energy to get things done, this video might not be for you. And that's all right. You can stay. You can stay because you might sprain a wrist. You might have somebody in your life who has chronic issues with something, and this might help. So go ahead and hang in there. But this video is really for people who are trying to garden, do permaculture with some sort of chronic health issues. All right? I'm Mikare. This is more Piranha Gardens. If you wouldn't mind hitting a thumb, hitting that subscribe bar, I would really appreciate both of those. Let's move on. All right. So in some of my videos lately, I've been telling you that the allergies and the air quality have been really hard on me, and that I was pushing myself, and I kept pushing, and I didn't listen to my body, and I didn't listen to my mind, and I've been in bed for the last 2 days. So, pardon. Sorry. See? So I have some chronic health problems. I have autoimmune issues. I have bad lungs. All that to say, I can't get out here every day and do everything. And it's okay. That's why we're going gradually. So I'm going to bring this around to permaculture, but let's just talk about if you do have health issues, mental health issues, if you have challenges or disabilities, if it's autoimmune, if it's mental health, if it's injury, we can get this done, okay? We just have to recognize a few things. So, one of the most important things that I absolutely 100% failed to do is to honor what your body and your brain are telling you. Yeah. So I made a commitment that for 6 months, I would post 3 videos a week. I'm 6 weeks in, and so far I've hit my target every time. That is awesome. But I'm falling behind on other things because of that, and that's okay because I made that my focus. What I need to not do, what I am doing this very instant, is keep doing extra things. But I felt like this one was really important because that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about gradual permaculture, gradual gardening, gradually getting it done at a pace that you can do it. Sorry. So number 1 is honor what your body's doing. This is Saturday. Wednesday night. Well, Wednesday I'd noticed that I could hear like my sinuses dripping inside my head, and that wasn't very nice. Wednesday night I got a sore throat. I have to tell you, I had a moment of panic, but then I realized that I've been stuffy and my ears have been doing things for days, and the sore throat went with that. So Thursday, I put myself in bed. Yesterday, I tried to get up. No. So we pause, we do what we can. We take rest when we need to take rest. We take extra steamy showers if we need to take extra steamy showers. We chug apple cider vinegar and honey if that's what we gotta do. We honor what our body and our brain are telling us. Next thing we can do is prioritize. So what is really, really important out here that has to get done? Well, 10 or 11 days ago, I think it's 11, we had 3.5 inches of rain. I haven't watered since. I haven't been feeling well. Watering takes a little while. I hand water so that I can stay in touch with my plants and know what's going on since I'm still establishing these gardens. I will transition them over to drip irrigation once they're set. But for now, you know, this plant needs more, that plant needs less, so I hand water. So it takes a while. So that's really my number 1 priority. My number 2 priority is that I have to finish resetting the cursed ground over there because I'm making videos for y'all about it. That's also going to be a lot of work. So we're coming back to both of these points in just a second, or both of those items. Something else I need to do is I need to go right on the other side of this fence where the tomatoes are growing through and pick any tomatoes over there that are ready, and I need to check on the comfrey that I've planted over there. Those are the important things. Oh, and you guys know, I'm really bad at picking okra this year. I've got to go pick some like okra that they're monsters, okay? It's not a fish story, they're bad. Prioritize. Honor, prioritize. Do what you can. So, I can get the okra picked today, and I can get the tomatoes checked today. And I'm going to go ahead and skip straight ahead to number 4 because it goes with number 3. So 3 is do what you can. 4 is group tasks. So just for enjoyment, usually once a day or twice or 3 times a day, I walk around all the gardens. I take looks at little things like these tomatoes right here that are almost ripe. And this branch that is bent because these tomatoes are heavy and I didn't get out here to tie it up. You know, I take notes of little things like that. I put that in my head. The tomatoes need some shibari. The tomatoes need to be tied up with rope. You know, I notice like the okra. I walk around, I take note. So today, when I go walk around, which I did not do yesterday and I did not do Thursday, I have my harvest bag and my pruners ready to go. And when I walk around, I'm not gonna prune off this branch. It's still feeding itself. I'm gonna leave it. But anything that's damaged and not producing, I'm gonna cut off. I'm gonna cut those the old okras, toss them in the compost. I'm gonna get things like that done. I'm gonna walk behind the fence today when I walk around. Because I can do those things, I can group those activities with an activity that I enjoy, link them together, and get something done, even when I'm not feeling up to it, because it's just a little bit extra, okay? And then another thing that we can do is group common tasks. So I told you that I need to finish the cursed ground project over there. Part of that is that I need to put wood chips on it, and then I need to water in and sprinkle. I need to put wood chips down. I need to sprinkle cover crop, and I need to water it in. One of my other priorities that I need to get done is watering. So if I do what I can and I prioritize and I honor, then I can look at, okay, I'm feeling best when I very first wake up before a lot of the pollen hits me and it gets bad. So if I get up tomorrow morning, get out here, wood chip that, and by the way, because I know my wood chip has been sitting and is going to have leaf mold in it, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna honor myself and I'm gonna mask up before I move wood chip, because all that leaf mold is gonna kick up, and that is not gonna be nice for allergies. So it might be uncomfortable to move wood chips in a mask. It's uncomfortable every time I move wood chips in a mask, but it's more uncomfortable to be dog sick for 3 days after moving wood chips. So, common task, yes. So I'm going to mask up for my health, honor my health, move wood chips over there. I'm going to sprinkle cover crop tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to water them in and water the gardens. I'm going to combine tasks, okay? Now I'm trying not to sneeze. Sorry. All right, so let's bring this all back to permaculture and why permaculture helps with these things. These tomatoes that have not been watered in 10 days don't look like they're hurting for water. I honestly could probably wait another couple of days. They're sitting in deep wood chip. Last year when I put down this ground, I put down garden soil, humus, cocoa coir, whatever I could add in. I put lots and lots and lots of straw on it. I let it ride like that for the summer. In the fall, I came and I put wood chip on it. Thick, deep wood chip on top of all of that organic matter. And when it was 105 every day for a little bit there, I was watering these every 3 days, not every day. So that's one way that permaculture helps us set up for our gardens not to need us as often. Another thing is that, like, things like this is a lemon basil that I keep back here for pollinators. I'm not tending this one. All of the herbs that I tend stay up close to the house because permaculture tells me to work within zones. So zone 0 is your domicile. Zone 1 is where you go once or twice or more a day. So right outside the back door is easy. Use permaculture to keep the things that you do most near your house. I don't harvest tomatoes every day, so this is zone 2. See? Zone 2 basil goes all wild and fun. Zone 1 basil stays cropped and it's easy to get to it from the kitchen. Right? And then a lot of things like, I'm just going to let this go all the way to seed. So next year I won't need to plant another basil here. This one should come up. I'll probably have to pull out some basils and move them to other places in the yard, which will just be the biggest tragedy in the world, right? All right. So if you are having any sort of issues that are keeping you from getting your garden done, don't worry about it. Honor, prioritize, do what you can, and group activities. And start building up those gradual permaculture systems that will repay you in the long term. Yeah, when I had the energy, I put in long days of laying out wood chip. Think of all the hours that it saved me in watering this summer. I might have put in maybe 3 solid days, 4 or 5 solid days of putting down wood chips. But every day that I didn't spend an hour watering this summer really, really added up. Every day that I didn't spend an hour pulling weeds really added up. So hang in there. You can get it done. We're going to get it done together. If some stuff gets pushed by the wayside, we prioritize. The important stuff got done. All right? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sitting through all this. And if you are a healthy person who watched all of this so that you can help someone else, a million thanks to you. All right? Grab a garden tour. Later, y'all.